Welcome to the big game video.
Totally legal. Yeah, completely legal.
Can't say the other one, don't want to get copyright strike. Speaking of copyright, I'm going to infringe on a bunch of copyrights right now by reviewing a bunch of commercials. Don't worry, we're not going to show you the entire commercial, but if you want to watch almost all of the commercials before the actual game, you can go to the link below. We got these from IGN, and they have like all of them. They're really fun to watch. And I'm gonna rate them based on criteria I think is important for every big game commercial, which is that they need to be relatable, pretty, clever, have a cameo in them from some celebrity people give a crap about. They gotta be funny, they gotta be what the I need a little bit of what the in my commercials. Just a little bit. I need
my baby nut.
I was about to say I need my baby nut. I need that baby nut. Okay, so let's get the boring ones out of the way. Number one, Ford. Ford basically made the same commercial we've seen about COVID over and over and over again. And I think it's probably not great to be showing during the Super Bowl when a bunch of people are gonna have parties where they're all just crammed together. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be safe. But I'm just saying, people are gonna feel real guilty once they see this commercial. Next one, Chipotle. Kids don't act like this. Y'all, it was beautiful, very, very pretty, shot on anamorphic lenses, beautiful shallow depth of field. No kid talks about saving the earth. They eat their burrito and then they go play Fortnite.
You are so weird.
Jimmy James, Jimmy John's. You think I wouldn't notice? You think I wouldn't notice Everybody Loves Raymond man over there? You think I think he's the king of Bologna? No, I saw through you. It's fun references though. I like little mafia stuff. It was good, but whatever.
Sandwich war.
Y'all better have paper hands on Michelob, because their two commercials were boring as hell. The first one was just like, what is this, the Olympics? It just had like stock moving images and then inspirational quotes. Get out of here, get out of here. Save that for 2021. Oh my God, when are they doing the Olympics now? That was supposed to be last year for Tokyo.
I think they're still doing it in Tokyo.
Michelob kind of redeemed themselves with their Michelob Ultra Seltzer commercial, which had some lookalikes. I like it. I like that. Give me more lookalikes. Give me more smaller people in the film industry. Put them front and center. Make a fun commercial about it. I like that.
I'm not Christopher Walken.
Pringles. Who gives a I'm sorry, but like, okay, there's a people that landed. This could have been a commercial for literally anything. It was, hey, astronauts landed in the bay. Now we need to have people come pick them up. Oh, but Houston's distracted and the other boat that was passing by is also distracted. It could have been with literally anything. They could have been playing on their Switch. They could have been playing Fortnite. They could have been doing anything. The fact that you're just like, oh, well, they're stacking Pringles. I would never in my life stack a bunch of Pringles and forget how to drive a boat, dog. And now we're getting into stuff you probably saw, which was an Amazon Alexa video. And this is funny, I don't even remember really much about the actual like Alexa. I remember it looked like a ball, but they had Michael B. Jordan be an Alexa for whatever reason. And just was real pretty. I'll give it points for pretty.
Things are getting way too wet around here.
Next one, Scott's. Who cares? Stella Artois, who cares? Squarespace, who cares? Hello, Dolly. How you doing, girl? Okay, now we're getting into the actually good commercials with Toyota. Love ya. It was WTF, clever, pretty. There was a cameo in it. It was relatable. I love it. It was basically just a short film. Like they did a short film for this athlete and just showed her swimming through like her memories. It was badass. So like I love that, and they just had a little bit of the brand at the end. That's what I like to see. Leave that out of there. Just have a cool short film. I'm hooked. It was beautiful. Mwah. The next two I clumped together because I have comedians I like in them. Apparently GM wants you to know that Will Ferrell hates Norway, and he's roping in a bunch of comedians I actually like with his bad jokes. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
And the other one's Maya Rudolph. She was in a Klarna thing, and it was a little bit WTF because it had like four of her on tiny horses. She made 4 small payments. Wow, that's dumb. Thanks, Klarna. Okay, now brushing off those crappy ones, and speaking of crap, Huggies did a good commercial, kind of just speaking to a baby, talking to a baby like they're an adult, and I assume it was very relatable for all the parents in the audience. There were some really deep cuts. Love you, Huggies, thank you. Mwah. Probably used you as a baby. Probably use you in 30 years. The Bud Light commercial gets an A for effort because they actually put in effort. Like the CG that they did on like the lemons falling from the sky and presumably like pelting them at random people was really good. They went to a bunch of different locations. Mwah! Very pretty, a little clever, not even remotely funny. I'm sorry, but like you guys were going for like when life gives you lemons, but like you literally said the joke at the end. You said it, and it was bad. Stop.
That's a lot of lemons.
Well, you know what they say when life gives you
We
lemons.
know the saying, Mark.
Speaking of beer, Anheuser-Busch had a really good commercial about let's get a beer. It was really just let's get a beer, the commercial. Loved it. But I love also the fact that this is in a crazy alternate reality where apparently everybody, anytime somebody's like just hanging out, they throw somebody a beer. It was hilarious how much they're just like, hey, we're in a board meeting. It's like a business meeting. They're like, here's a beer. I'm like, what professional environment is this? So it's like this alternate world that we live in. I love it. Mwah. More of that, please. And the last of the commercials that was pretty good, but just wasn't for me, is the Fritos commercial. If you saw our It's a Wonderful Life video, you know I love me them like storytelling framing devices. So this one was the night before the big game. And I really liked it actually. Like it was really snappy, like the camera work was really good, and it was cute. It built this nice little storybook, and I like me some Lay's. Come on. How do you not love barbecue Lay's? I keep doing this. Now with those out of the way, I want to get into my commercial that is really cheesy, but is totally for me, which was the Cheetos commercial where so Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis like talking about eating Cheetos in random places, but it was the song It Wasn't Me. And don't worry, I now know that Ashton Kutcher cannot sing for It is real bad.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
You even had him in the shower.
Okay, these last couple of commercials are just perfect. They're beautiful. Which was the M&M's commercial, which was funny, clever, had a cameo, it was pretty, it was relatable. It was just about apologizing for all the random crap that you do during the day with M&M's. I loved it. My favorite part was when it's just like, I'm sorry for calling you a Karen. My name's Karen. I'm sorry your name's Karen. Beautiful,
Alright,
beautiful.
that's good.
Okay, now you ready? You ready? Prepare yourself for the perfect commercial. This is something you or I could have done, and it took a visionary to do, which was the Tide commercial with the Jason Alexander shirt, the dirty shirt. I can relate to that. I got some dirty shirts. I'm wearing one right now, but it doesn't have Jason Alexander's face on it, and it had the perfect ending. Not only could you just do this commercial yourself with just a bunch of different t-shirts and a bunch of different scenarios, but then at the very end it had the perfect ending where you had a nice clean shirt, had Jason Alexander's face on it, nice and happy, and then actually Jason Alexander showed up. I'm like, set up and payoff right there. That's the good stuff.
You can't just wear my face.
My mom told me to say I'm sorry.
Give me back my face.
Okay, we've had a lot of fun today, but I want to talk to you about the perfect commercial. It doesn't come along very often, but it's usually from Doritos. And don't worry, they didn't disappoint this time. Not only was it funny, clever, and pretty with the VFX that they used, but also had a cameo from a celebrity we all know, which is Matthew McLaughlin or whatever his name is. But the best part about this commercial is that it's relatable. It's relatable to me that sometimes I feel flat, but when I have a Dorito, I get chubby. No, but for real though, this is like super relatable just to me. I don't care about y'all because I grew up with 3D Doritos. So the fact that they're coming back, it makes it probably the best commercial I've seen in a long time because I want these damn Doritos. Give them to me now. I don't care. They better be out right now. I better be able to get them for the big game.
Doritos, now in 3D.
Little help?
We've talked about a lot of commercials today, and I just told you my favorite one. But Uber Eats. The f were you thinking? What the f? We teased it at the beginning of this video, but Uber Eats, what the f? You took the moment, literally the best product placement moment from Wayne's World and thought, we'll dig up these old, tired, they look so tired actors, and just put in Cardi B, be like, hey, we'll just do the thing that everybody loves. It was a product placement that was funny because it was calling out that it's a product placement. This is a commercial. It's already, we already know it's a product placement. You're not pulling, this ain't clever. You're literally taking the joke. So have fun this Sunday. Goodbye. Goodbye. Leave. Get out of here. Goodbye.
Go Bucks! We're gonna win! You Packers, who are we fighting?